How's it going, everybody? KCB3 here with some quick gaming news. First up, Killzone Shadowfall has officially been gone go, which pretty much means it's published, it's finished, it's done working in development, and it's ready to be shipped off on PS4 day one, November 15 US, November 29th in the UK. So, in a nutshell, it's pretty much finished. It's pretty cool because this is right now, no doubt, this is one of the most biggest games for the PS4 at launch day because you have no Drive Club, you don't have Watch Dogs, which wasn't exclusive. It was a multi-platform for pretty much every system, but it was going to be doing good on PS4. So and knack, which we don't know that much about as a game. It does look like similarity to Crash Bandicoot. It looks like it has some potential, but we don't know what we actually get into. We actually, get into it, but the sales, the pre-order sales for it was very low. I think it was like right behind Drive Club. So Killzone, no doubt, is going to be very impressive on day one. It looks like one of the biggest game to get if you're getting PS4 at launch day. Um, and yeah, and talk about after Killzone Shadowfall comes out, there will be Guerrilla Games is working on like a four-player co-op, if I believe, something good with co-op in the game. I think it's gonna be like a multiplayer portion or something. I can't remember, but something dealing with co-op is gonna be after the game after it's released. So they're gonna be working on that. So I think this game uh, is gonna be very good, very great. All right, next up, it looks like this is some later news dealing with Grand Theft Auto Online Heist and other free DLC. Um, Pretty much a person on a blog wrote to Rockstar talking about when will Online Heist be available on Grand Theft Auto Online, and he pretty much talks about one of the Rockstar pretty much says we don't currently have a time frame to share, but we do hope to give you the release timings for Heist and other free updates soon. Please stay tuned. So pretty much there will be, this should be like some Heist or some other DLC that Rockstar has planned for Grand Theft Auto Online. The reason because the delay is obviously the online service has been down. Rockstar when they announced the online service online portion of Grand Theft Auto after the retail 2 weeks later. They didn't really thought about or really wasn't hoping to have problems. People get in there, the creation's been deleted. People be frozen at the main menu. Even people that could get on online servers, the single player save data has been deleted. All that scenario and stuff. So they has been working on that case. With the patches. I think the latest patch was patch 104. Dealing with the you know disappearing of purchased vehicles and give everybody $500,000 in their wallet. So you can purchase stuff. So they're still working out the leaks and kinks and stuff. And DLC will be out there eventually. Eventually out there. They also talked about adding a capture the flag in one of the game multiplayer game modes, which seems pretty alright, pretty cool. But they've been working out on the kinks, the problems. So Rockstar has DLC coming out eventually for it, but right now they're still trying to fix everything. And lastly, dealing with Call of Duty Black or Call of Duty Ghosts. Pretty much there were executive producer Mark Robin had an interview. Pretty much talked about Call of Duty players aren't hardcore gamers or even gamers at all. And pretty much he goes on saying that there was a question from him saying, with the release of Call of Duty Ghosts in November, would the franchise audience still be the same? He pretty much goes in detail. I'm going to sub it real quick. He pretty much said in his own words that we have an enormous amount of players who are more in casual game space, but they played a lot. It's kind of weird. They aren't hardcore gamers or even gamers at all, but they still play Call of Duty every night. Um, he just pretty much goes on, just because people play Call of Duty every night and get Call of Duty when it's released anyway, you think the audience is still going to stay the same. Now, as he said, there aren't hardcore gamers at all. I can sort of have to agree with that because pretty much if you play a game nonstop, because you know over the world, Call of Duty is very important. It's like one of the major games out there. It's literally the same stuff every year, but many people still like it. So that really make you a casual gamers. I know people that play games, or play the Call of Duty games like you know, every day, and that's the only game they have, and they just wait for the next year for Call of Duty, and just be playing, that to the next Call of Duty and stuff like that. He pretty much saying it's not going to be, the audience is not going to be different. It's going to stay the same. It's pretty much right because people do like that type of quick type of shooting on Call of Duty, even though it's not really switching up a whole bunch of stuff. And if it's not broken, don't fix it. So they're not really switching up everything because they don't think it needs to be fixed because many people still like it in the process. So they just want to keep on dishing it out. Me, obviously, I hope Call of Duty. It's been dragging on so long that I want Affinity War to work on something else. Guerrilla Games is, I think this is the last Killzone game or something because they're going to move on and do something else. Which just seemed pretty cool. Maybe an RPG, action adventure game, getting away from the shooters. I think Affinity War should, follow that route because they have some good games and stuff, but it's Call of Duty's been dragging out. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I can understand that, but I think as an audience, I don't think it's going to get applied. I mean, people still going to get Call of Duty every year, so that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And hopefully Call of Duty will end sometime, and I hope Infinity War can, you know, make something else like a, I don't know, go probably RPG route or something like that. But I know it's not probably going to happen because they're going to keep dishing it out when people still going to get given it. So why change it now? So pretty much that's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about these three articles. KSB3, as always, everybody have a wonderful day.